Welcome back, everyone. I am the depressed Eador, and this is Eador, Master of the Broken World. I'm hoping I have enough space to do these few more this next video. Let's find out. Where we last left off, our warrior is going out solo as always, and we're just gonna kill everything. And for a place that's only 3 hexes away, it's pretty low level encounter. So there's only one thing I can assume, which is it's really close to our opponent. I actually do more damage with attacking than counterattacking now, finally. It happens sometimes. Goblin lands, huh? Don't have enough for the next tier, that's okay. Oh wow, that's pretty messy. Negotiate. Die. I'll fight you. I ain't scared. Okay, I'm a little scared. As long as we can kill all these goblins and that basilisk before that slug gets to me, we might be okay. Because that slug has a lot of ammunition. Keep him at bay. Petrified, 2 turns, that's fine. Okay, you went into melee, that's fine. Astral energy. Smack. The problem is when the acid these giant slugs spit starts stacking. It's a pretty nasty poison. But my regeneration should help a little bit. Triple poisoned. Got him. Yay, leveled. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some more. Well, precise strike and parry actually sounds pretty nice. But let's go ahead and get ourselves more some more counterattack. Hey, an opponent. Oh yes, this is war. I'll tell you apart, Leaf. Okay. Yeah, sure, I believe you. Go ahead and give me a storehouse so I can repair my stuff. Because I definitely needed it. Other things we can go ahead and do is nothing, because I'm still saving up for that. Alright. And it looks like he hasn't expanded much. So he's got cutthroats. Nothing we can't handle. They are running away. I'm gonna go ahead and let them leave. And now I'll fight Ulvar, who's a scout and spearman. He's actually got a decent number of spearmen. Bad news is, this is all forested area. And he's only a level 3 scout. So I'm not afraid at all. Oh no, magic spark. Oh no, magic spark. At least, you know, magic spark can actually hurt me, so I suppose that's some progress. Oh no, that hurt. Actually, that's gonna hurt a lot. I take it back. Here, head back in there. Oh no, he exhausted me. Right now my range defense is really low because I just took a bunch of spear hits. So we'll just wait it out here. As he continues using exhaust spells instead of actually attacking me. Oh wow, these guys have, oh. Yeah, because he has force knowledge. Okay, makes sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and astral. And you can stay put. One shot. 24 gold. And there's our destination. That has local militia. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put some adventurers here, just because. Attack, I guess. Wish I had whirlwind attack. Again, siege. And there's not really much for me to do. So let's have a sawmill. Here you can have a pub. And then a tavern. Here you can have a sawmill. Range a tournament. Bless the noble knight. And let's do this. Really? Really? Congratulations, you did 1 point of damage to me. Can you do 2 points of damage? Nope. You're dead. Battle over. Yay. Okay, awesome. We finally got the Haunted Cemetery. Which is fantastic. I love that thing. Alright, Temple of Life. Probably never going to use it because it actually gets good karma. Geologist Guild is always good. Pathfinder's Guild. Abbey. Probably not going to use that ever. But we finally got the Master Jeweler, which we'll probably never use. And a Hunter's Camp, which isn't really that useful. Alright. That's about it. Ah, here. Another master. Hello, my boy. I'm glad to meet you. I'm Stenria, a sorceress and a seer. Perhaps you've heard of me already. I've never heard of you. Really? Unbelievable. It turns out there are still higher beings who do not know about me, and I always thought that the gremlins were trustworthy. What did gremlins have to do with anything? You see, I read fortunes and solve all kinds of mysteries. Since I charge for it, you could say it's my job. Well, I paid the gremlins so that they would... There was some gremlin word, but it escaped my mind. Advertment. Or something like that. It's a special kind of gremlin magic that tells all of my potential customers about me. I do know one gremlin. Judging by him, gremlins are not trustworthy at all. Really? Well, say hello to the rascal for me. I surely will. So, this is Stenria. She is indifferent to us. So, let's go ahead and do the usual thing that we usually do. Let's go talk to Vienta first. Some questions for you, Vienta. Still the same thing? Alright, fine. Hey, Beleth. What do you know about Stenria? The Cunning Witch is playing her own game. I have no idea why she wants to be in the Astral. I'd rather she lived on one of the shards telling fortunes. She's pretty good at it. I wouldn't trust her. The serpent is ready to strike at any moment. Thanks for the warning. Nope, I'm done. Hey, Doh'Gor. What's that you want? I've got a question for you, Doh'Gor. Ask. What do you know about Stenria? Witch! I see. Doh'Gor always has the best advice. I have another question. Nope. Alright. Oh, Eador, what do you... Haha, you're not here. Alright. I believe Eador would say pretty much the same thing Beleth would, to be very careful about Stenria. But he's not here, so who cares? Oh. Message, answer. We'll talk later. Alright, let's, I'll talk to Stenria first. Ah, it's you, Leaf. What have you come for? I have a few questions. So, what would you like to know? What do you know about Beleth? An impudent boy, such a sweet tooth. He'd sell his mom for a piece of cake, but he can pretend to be a real dear when he needs to. That dialogue doesn't make any sense because we haven't actually discussed that. Wasn't it you who predicted that he would become Overlord of Eador? Let me keep that a secret. I never share fate's revelations with those not directly concerned. You wouldn't like me to reveal your fate to anyone who asks, would you? I guess you're right. So, have I satisfied your curiosity? Not quite. What do you know about Doh'Gor? This barbarian's presence in the Astral is one of fate's bad jokes. He doesn't belong here. I can't say anything good about him. A nasty boy, a bully, a troublemaker. I see. Some other questions. What do you know about Vienta? She's quite whimsical and skittish, but her subjects love her. I don't think Vienta is destined for great deeds. Most likely she'll be content with creating a small green world where she won't be bothered. She'll create a happy little place for herself and her subjects and live there, not giving a damn about the fates of other mortals and masters. I see. So, have I satisfied your curiosity? No, more questions. Tell me about Ohm. A very interesting being. His very existence violates virtually all of the laws of the universe. I made a few attempts to read his fate, but failed. It's as foggy as Ohm himself. I'm under the impression that he does not have a fate. It's as if he were beyond it on his own. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would never have believed it to be possible. A being without fate, the true master of his own way. Then Ohm must be more powerful than other masters? More powerful? I wouldn't say so. He's got more choices. He's unpredictable. But I'm not sure he'll be able to take advantage of his freedom. I think our world for him is as foggy as Ohm is to us. He's beyond the world, beyond the fate. And it seems that he hasn't yet decided what he wants and whether or not he wants anything at all. Then why is he creating a world? Try and ask him yourself. I think he'll give you a complete and comprehensive answer. But he's unable to string two words together. Exactly. He can't explain anything because he's nothing like us. He's driven by other yearnings and motivations that cannot be explained by words, images, or thoughts of our world. So don't ask me to give you an answer. There isn't one. I see. Alright, tell me more about yourself. Whoa, not so fast. Who do you think I am? Information for information. That's my condition. First tell me about yourself. Then you'll hear my story. I lost my memory, so my story will be pretty short. Lost your memory. Quite interesting. How did that happen? I was incarnated in a mortal body. After that, I forgot everything. In a mortal body? Boy, that was careless. You need to be extremely careful with such spells, especially when casting them on yourself. Memory loss is a major mistake. The kind of mistake a drunken gremlin would make. Alright. Alright then. But why in the world did you want to become immortal? Yeah, I wanted to know about them so I can rule them better. Not a bad idea, but the results... youngsters these days, you learned what it means to be mortal but forgot what it means to be a master. Alright, your story is short, but it sounds like the truth. Now listen to mine. I used to be mortal, a little girl, an orphan. I didn't have anyone who loved me. Once I met the Wanderer, a mysterious stranger who gave me something that changed my life forever. Knowledge. The Wanderer's gift made me an adept in magic and reading fates. Years went by, the little girl grew into a young witch, the witch became a powerful conjurer, and finally the conjurer became an astral master. Who was the Wanderer? I can't tell you. Silence was one of the conditions under which he granted me the knowledge. How did you become a master? This secret was part of the knowledge granted to me. When I successfully unraveled the secret, I performed a special ritual that transformed me into the being you are talking to now. The transformation was quite painful, but it was worth it. In the place of a mortal body, I obtained incomparable freedom and power. I see. More questions. What do you know about the Cataclysm? I predicted it once, and I had been hoping to the last that my prophecy wouldn't come true. However, no one can escape fate. The Cataclysm happened, and I was lucky enough to be ready for it. I took all the necessary precautions not to end up in chaos after the Sundering. If you predicted it, then you must have known the reason for it. There is only one reason behind everything, the whim of fate. It determines that what should exist and what should perish forever. We are nothing but helpless pieces in its game. Are you really such a fatalist? It's a professional trait, my boy. If I were not a fatalist, I would be unable to predict the future. The threads of fate are only open to to those who believe in them. I see. Not quite. It's only my fortune. Oh, what great pleasure. But I don't do it free of charge. Are you ready to sacrifice some energy to find out what lies ahead? I'll get by. So that was my opportunity to get my fortune right, but I was not going to give astral energy to her. Alright, let's talk to this pest. Stenria says hello. Why in the world is the old crone sending me her dubious greetings? She's of opinion that gremlins have never done an honest piece of work. Or I could make her ask, what should I do? I'll choose that one. Really? Of course. What else could you expect from a malicious witch? Nothing but vile, unfounded rumors. I've done my job perfectly. You can tell her that. What kind of job? It doesn't matter, boss. What does matter is that the old silly crone dared to slander me and my whole company. I won't put up with this. Sorry, boss, but I've got to talk to someone really fast. I'll be back soon. Wow, what's got you? Zara's very busy. He's not answering a call. That's interesting. I never had this happen before. Probably because I didn't. Oh well. We'll see what happens. What's he so busy with? Hey, let's go talk to you. A few questions. Nope. Okay. I think that takes care of everything. I'll go ahead and cut off the video here, and the next video will be the voting video. So I'm the Depressed Eador, and this was Eador, Master of the Broken World. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.